a discussion about what are various important methods related to the list. Regarding, sir, first we covered how you can able to create what is the list, what are various properties of the list, like we covered, sir. Duplicates are allowed, insertion order preserved, heterogeneous objects are allowed, next list objects are immutable, list is dynamic, based on our requirement we can increase and decrease the size. Next, duplicate elements we can able to differentiate by using index. Insertion order by default will be preserved by using index. That's why index will play very important role in the case of list. Next, how to create list objects, right? Sir, empty list. How to create empty list? If you know the elements, how you can able to create. Next, and after that, with the dynamic input, how you can create. How to use a list function. How to use a split method. Okay, like we covered already all those things, right? Next, how you can able to access elements of list, either by using index or by using slice operator, we covered, right? Next, how you can able to traverse elements of the list. What is the while loop? Next, and after that, for loop. Next, I want to display only even numbers. How you can able to do that? To display elements index wise. I covered a small chota program yesterday, sir. Next, important methods and functions of the list we covered. Length function to know number of elements present in the list. Count function we covered already. Length function, sir, how many elements are there present in the list? Length function. Next, and after that, count function we used to know particular element, how many times it is available, how many times it came. Count is the function, sir. Next, index function. Index are first occurrence. Index of first occurrence we covered, but index function, if the specified element is not available, then we will get value error. That's why compulsory before using index, compulsory we require to check whether that element is available or not by using member functions we covered. Next, how you can manipulate elements of the list. What are various functions are available, sir? Append to add an element in the last position. I mean, next vacant cell. This element by default will be added. Append function we cover. Next, insert function. We discussed already. Insert a function to add the element yet a specified index. To add the element yet a specified index. Sir, what is the difference between append and insert? You should aware, sir. Append function, have you remembered, right? Append function is always going to add the element in the last position, at the end of the list. This element will be added, but insert function, it is always going to add the element yet a specified index. Remember this one, sir. That is the purpose of what? Insert and append. What is the difference between append and index? Maybe a chance to ask, sir. Next, and after that, even we covered above extend function also. Sir, what is the different? What is the purpose of extend function? Sir, append function can add a particular element or getting a particular element, but append extend function to add all elements of one list, into another list. Are you getting that? So to add all elements of one list into another list, by default we are allowed to use. We are allowed to use sir extend function. Sir, make sure this argument, can I spell out, sir? The argument whatever we have, this argument need not be list, sir. Remember that, okay? This argument need not be list, okay? It may be any sequence. Remember there, it may be any sequence is allowed, sir. In this sequence, whatever elements are there, any sequence, it may be string or it may be range function, it may be set or it may be tuple, like whatever elements are there in this sequence by default will be added to L1. Okay, that is the purpose of extend is the function, sir. Sir, up to the we covered already, right? Sir, 1 minute, let me show here. Just have a look once. Okay, have a look once, sir. Test dot here, test dot py test dot py. I'm taking, observe that, sir. This is what about my requirement is L1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, sir. L2 is equal to sir some 40, 50, 60 I'm taking. Just observe that, sir. Can you please L1 dot extend of L2? Sir, whatever elements are there inside L2, can you please add to L1? Now observe, print of L1. Anyone, can you please tell what the output, sir? Print of L1. What is the output by default we are going to get? Sir, L1 elements and L2 elements, all elements by default will be there inside L1. Now have a look once. Have a look once, sir. Sir, py tested dot py, like this, right? Py test dot py, all the elements by default are getting, sir. Okay, well, now my requirement is, observe a bit very carefully, sir. L1 dot extend of, L1 dot extend of Durga I'm taking. Sir, Durga is what type? Can I spell out, sir? Durga is what type? String type. It is a sequence only. It is a sequence only. In this sequence, how many elements are available, sir? Sir, D, U, R, G, A. Sir, all these elements by default will be added separately, sir. Remember this one, because I used external function. That's why all these elements by default will be added separately, like, okay. Sir, now D, U, R, G, A by default can be used, right? Okay. Sir, now have a look once. What is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's all. D, U, R, G, A, like. Sir, now I have one small doubt, sir. What is my doubt is, sir, instead of L1 dot extend, if I use L1 dot append of Durga, can you please tell what is the difference between these two things, right? L1 dot extend of Durga, L1 dot append of Durga. What is the difference? Anyone, can you please tell what is the difference, right? Yes, here this total Durga as a single element will be added. Remember this one, sir. This Durga as a single element, it will be added to the list. But extend in Durga, every character itself is treated as one object, that every character as a separate element will be added. Now observe, I commented extend, just I'm using L1 dot append only. Now observe the difference, right? Are you able to see? Durga is only one element, but here every character is by default treated as, like, I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, what is the append function and what is the extend function? You people should be aware what is that difference also, right? Okay. Next, append, insert. What is the difference, right? Okay. Now let me go for next cinema. We require to talk about that, sir. Very, very important. Sir, my requirement is remove functions, sir. Very important terminology. Sir, I want to remove. Sir, not only adding, man, not only adding. You should be in a position to remove also. To remove also, right? How you can able to remove? Sir, for that we require to use what? Remove method or remove function. Sir, very simple. The specified element by default will be removed, sir. Okay, remove method. The specified element by default will be removed. Assume that this is my L1. Sir, I want to remove 20, sir. L1 dot remove of 20 I'm taking. No problem. Sir, after removal, then automatically remaining elements are 10, 30 only. Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's all. This is remove. Sir, what is the purpose of remove function, sir? To remove the specified element. To remove the specified element from the given list. For that purpose, we can use remove. Then immediately you may have one question, sir. If the specified element not available, then automatically we will get value error. Somewhere we covered already index. Sir, here also we will get a value error. Suppose I want to remove 40. 40 is not available. 40 is not available in the list. Then automatically what will happen, sir? Sir, value error, list X are not there in list. That's why what we require to do is, sir, before performing remove operation, compulsory we have to check whether the specified element is available or not. Are you getting right? Sir, very simple, just a matter of 1 minute. Sir, 40, 50, yeah, and then 60, 70. This is about my list, right? What I'm trying to take here is, observe that X is equal to int of input of enter some element, enter element to be removed, removed, like this I'm taking, sir. Enter element to be removed, like. Sir, what I have to take, sir? L1 is equal to so and so, X is equal to int of input of enter element to be removed, like this I'm taking, sir. Sir, now don't try to remove directly, because if I'm trying to remove this element directly, if the specified element is not available, then I will get the problem, value error, right? That's why if x in L1, okay, if x in L1, L1 dot remove L1 dot remove of x. Are you getting? Now, sir, print removed successfully, like this I'm taking removed successfully. Now removed successfully, and then I'm trying to print of L also. Sir, after removal, sir, what is my content, or otherwise print of L. Sir, else, sir, this element is not there, sir. If this element is not there, just a print specified element is not available. Specified element is not available. Okay, like we can able to do that. Just take a bit very special case of L1. Okay, here also L1, like else specified element is not available. Everyone can able to understand, right? If x in L1, then only remove that. Else, sir, specified element is not available. That's why, because if you are trying to use a remove function, immediately it's going to tell that, man, so value error if the specified element is not available. That's why these type of small conditional checks must be required, sir. Have a look once. Have a look. Enter element to be removed. What element I have to remove here? Sir, just I'm taking 10 only. Sir, can you please remove 10? Yes, removed successfully. Now 10 by default will be gone from the list or not? Yes. Sir, let me remove 70. I want to remove, sir. No problem. Yes, 70 will be removed. Now observe that only this is the content. Can you please remove 100, sir? Can you please remove 100? Immediately it's going to tell specified element is not available. Are you getting that? Specified element is not available. This is what you people should aware clearly, right? Are you in a position to understand? You respond, man. Are you in a position to understand, right? Sir, what is the purpose of remove function, right? Okay. Sir, now if you want to use index, how you can able to do that, I will discuss. Don't worry about that. Okay. Sir, now this is about remove function. We can use a remove function to remove specified element. If the specified element is not available, then we are going to get, we are going to get you know, right, we will get sir, error, value error. That's why before using remove function, what we require to do, sir, compulsory we have to use sir, membership operator, in operator, to check whether the element is available or not. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay. Sir, now there are some more functions are available. Don't worry about that. Next function is pop function. Are you getting that? What is the next one? Pop. Do you know, somewhere you may heard about stacks, push and pop? Yes, good. Push and pop. You may heard about the data structures, right? Push and pop. Pop is can you please tell in the stack, sir, for which purpose we can use pop, sir? To remove topmost element, in the stack, or last inserted element. Last inserted element is always at the top only. Last inserted element, can you please remove and return? For that purpose we can use pop function, right? Correct, right? Sir, now take a bit very special care. Remove function will remove the specified element because you are specifying already so and so element. That's why this element, this method won't return anything, sir. Remember that, sir, this element will be removed. That's all. It won't return anything. But pop function, what it is going to do is it remove last element. It removes last element, and returns, okay, that element, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, can I use pop or function or method? Remember this one we covered already, but interchangeably we can use, no problem at all. Sir, what is the difference between function and a method? Function and method. If the function is going to be declared outside the class, if the function is declared inside a class, then we can call what? Method. If you are calling on an object, if you call a method on an object, that one is always considered the method only. Remember this one, sir. That one is always considered the method. So Jenya, I hope you can able to understand my words. Okay, sir, here have you observed, if you want length directly we are calling. We are not calling on any object. Just I'm passing object as the argument. It is a function. But extend, we are calling on L1. That's why it is treated as a method. In the last video, I covered very clearly, I hope, in the last session. Correct, right? So that's all. Now, what is the purpose of pop method? Pop method remove and returns last element. Remember that. Suppose, best example, sir, L1 is equal to L1 is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on, right? Now my requirement is array print of n dot pop. Sir, L1 dot pop, print of L1 dot pop. Sir, can you please tell which element will be removed, sir? Respond. Which element will be removed, sir? 70. It will remove last element, 70. Next, if I can ask once again, which element will be removed, sir? Can I spell out? Now 60 by default will be removed. Now print of L1. If I can take print of L1, sorry. Now observe that 70, 60 by default removed. Now what is the output? What is the output by default we are going to get? 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. Clear? Everyone can able to understand, right? What is the purpose of pop function? Sir, what is the difference between remove and pop? Anyone can you please tell? What is the difference between remove and pop? Remove and pop. What is the difference, right? Remove to remove specified element, but the pop function to remove last element. Next, remove function won't return anything, but pop function can return the removed element. Okay. Next, if the specified element is not available, in the case of remove, what will happen, sir? We will get what? Value error. Here also, there is one small twist is there, sir. If the list is empty, sir, if the list is empty, but still I'm calling pop method, immediately I'm going to get index error. Remember that. So, if you want to use pop, make sure, sir, compulsory the list should not be empty. Remember, the list should not be empty. Sir, this is, now I'm taking L1.pop. Sir, list is empty. Now I'm telling L1.pop. Can you please observe that? Can you please observe? What is the error by default we are going to get, sir? Index error. What is the error by default we are getting? Index error. Pop from empty list. Clear, right? Yes, man. I hope not required to keep much explanation, right? Okay, that's all. Index error by default we are going to get. So if I'm not using print, then how you can aware which element got removed? That's why. So to capture that return value, just I'm using print. If you are not interested to capture, then you can able to do that. Okay, what you can, sir, you can ignore, no problem. Sir, how to check list is empty? You have to tell, man. Praveen, you have to tell how to check list is empty. Len function is there, right? Yes, good. If the length of L1 is 0, what is the meaning of that? It is empty. Don't perform like, okay, if length greater than 0, correct, then only you require to use pop function. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Next, there is one more small facility is there, sir. Sir, up to this I covered for remove purpose, two methods I covered. One is remove of X, second one is pop. Sir, to remove specified element, pop means to remove last element. But now my requirement is, I want to remove the element present at second index. Are you getting? I want to remove the element present at second index, present at third index, yet a specified index. If you want to remove, then automatically we can go for pop index. Are you getting? Just you can specify pop of index. So pop method can take index as the argument. Remember this answer. Pop function can take what? Index as the argument. If you are not passing any argument, which element will be removed? If you are not passing any argument, which element will be removed? Last element. If you pass index as the argument, which element by default will be removed? The specified element by default will be removed. But make sure, sir, if that index is not available, once again, index error by default you are going to get. Remember, if that index, specified index must be available, right? Okay, that's all. Now, have a look once, sir. Observe that this is about mine, sir. Now, if I remove, I don't want to remove, sir. I'm taking, sir, 2 like this. L1 dot pop of 2, sir. Can you please tell which element by default will be removed, sir? Which element by default will be removed? L1 dot pop of 2 means 30. 2 means what? 30. 0, 1, and then 2. 0, 1, 2. 2 means 30. At second index 30 is there. Now that 30 by default will be removed. Regarding, but that 30 by default will be removed. For that purpose, we can go for what? Pop of 2, sir. Suppose I'm taking pop of 10. Pop of 10. Sir, can you please tell which element will be removed, sir? Which element will be removed, sir? Index error by default you are going to get, because the reason is 10th index is not available. 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on up to 6 only. 10th index is not available. 10th index is not available. Okay, then automatically what we have to do that? What we have to do? Then automatically pop index out of range. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, yes, that's all. So pop, we have 2 facilities are there. Babu, just listen carefully. Sir, pop, we have to remove last element or to remove mid element also. Remember that, sir. So in stack, in the case of stack, pop means last element. But here pop can be used to remove last element by default. Even the element present at specified index also you can able to remove. That facility is there because there are 2 pop methods are available, right? Clear? Yes. Okay, can I go to the next level? Yes, ma'am. Okay, now what is the next cinema? What is the next cinema we require to talk, sir? This is about sir, what is the pop and what is the remove function? Sir, if any person is asking, can you please tell what is the difference between pop and remove? What is the difference between pop and remove? Then automatically, immediately you should be in a position to tell, sir, observe. Anyone, can you please tell the difference in our material? Very clearly specified. Don't worry about that. Okay. Here, what is the difference between remove and pop? Just 2 or 3 points. Can you please tell, sir? So we can use a remove function to remove specified element. Regarding to remove specified element directly. Sir, to remove and return. To remove and return last element. Next, another pop is there to remove element present at specified index. Sir, index base also you can able to remove, but here this removal is always going to work only value based. Remember that this is the first terminology, right? Sir, this remove function can't return any value because you are telling directly so and so element. Can you please remove? You are telling directly so and so element, can you please remove? Like then automatically what will happen, sir? That particular element by default will be removed. That's all. We are not required to return anything. That's why this method won't return anything, sir. This method won't return anything. Remember this one. But this method will return removed element. Observe that. This method will return removed element. Next, if the specified element not available, then automatically we will get what? Value error. If the specified index not available, or the list is empty, then we are going to get index error. Remember, everyone can aware? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. If any person is asking, what is the difference between remove and pop, happily you can able to tell these are the differences, right? Okay, now I have one small doubt, sir. What's my small doubt is, do you know list is dynamic or not? List objects are dynamic or not? List objects are dynamic or not? Yes, dynamic means what? Based on our requirement. Dynamic means based on our requirement. We can increase or we can decrease. Regarding based on our requirement, we can increase or we can decrease. How you can conclude list objects are dynamic, man? Dynamic. Sir, append method is there. Append method is there. Insert method is there. Extend method is there. Sir, all these methods, do you know, to increase the size? Correct or not? To increase the size, because we are adding new elements means size by default will be increases. Next, remove method is there. Next, and after that pop method is there. So to remove elements means to decrease the size. Regarding to decrease the size. So I hope you people are in a position to understand. Based on your requirement, you can increase the size, you can decrease the size, you can add elements, you can remove elements. That's why so list objects are dynamic. Next, is it possible to perform changes in the existing object or not? Yes, that's why happily you can able to perform changes in the existing object. That's why, sir, it is list objects are always what? Mutable. Next, and after that, growable. Next, heterogeneous objects are allowed. Like there are multiple conclusions you can able to talk about list objects, right? Clear? Array, respond, man. Are you able to understand up to this? Next, sir, what is the next terminology? Here you people should be aware. Sir, up to this, how to access elements of the list? I mean, how to get information about the list? What is the length? How many times a particular element available? Next, what is the index of specified element? Next, and after that, how you can add elements? Next, and after that, how you can remove elements? Up to that we covered, right? Now, the next cinema, what I have to take? Ordering elements of list. Ordering elements of list. Sir, I want to order elements. Is there any methods which is going to manipulate order? Regarding, is there any methods which will change the order? Yes, we have to talk about the methods, right? The first method, wonderful method, reverse method is there. Regarding what is the method, right? Reverse. To reverse elements of list. Remember this one, sir. To reverse elements of list. I mean order of elements of the list, sir. So here just observe my list elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Regarding, sir, these are the things are available. What I require to do is L1 dot reverse. Automatically, sir, the elements present inside L1 by default will be reversed. Can you please print L1? Can you please tell, if I print L1, what is the output by default I will get? Yes, man. If I print L1, what is the output by default we are going to get? Sir, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Only order will be reversed, sir. Remember this one. Only order will be reversed, but the elements won't be reversed. Sir, 5 is there. Now after reversal, then automatically 5 looks like this. No, don't feel. Elements order only will be reversed, but elements won't be reversed. Okay, sir. Now if I can take like this, okay, let me execute this code, sir. What is the output by default we are going to get? Sir, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's all. Clear? Yes, man. Okay, this is about what is the reverse. Oh, reverse is possible. Reverse function is possible, right? Okay, sir. Now let me talk about remaining terminology. Okay, sir, this is reverse function is not available for the string. Onkar, we covered already string related methods. Can you please cross check? Okay. Second one, sir. Second, sort function. Regarding what is this function, sir? Sort function. I'm taking, sir. Take very special care. Or sort method. Anyway, sort method, right? Sir, now what I want to do is, sir, in list by default, insertion order is preserved. Regarding which order by default will be preserved, sir? Insertion order by default will be preserved. If you want to sort elements according to default natural sorting order, then we should go for what? Sort method. Remember that, sir. I want to sort according to default natural sorting order. Then we should go for sort is the method, sir. Then immediately you may ask, according to Here just I'm using according to default natural sorting order. According to default natural sorting order, what it means, sir? What is the meaning? What is the meaning of that? Very simple, sir. According to default natural sorting order, the meaning is, sir, if it is the numbers, ascending order. Sir, can you please tell, usually for numbers, what is the order? General order. What the people are always following? The people are always following for numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on is nothing but what? Ascending order. For numbers, ascending order is the default natural sorting order. For the list objects, I mean for the string objects, then automatically what is that? A alphabetical order. Okay, remember this one. For the string object, what is that order? Is alphabetical order or based on Unicode. We covered already in the strings, this one, right? Okay, so that's all. So now take a bit very special care about this terminology, right? So for numbers and for the string objects, what is the default natural sorting order, right? Sir, can you please explain with a small chota example? Like you may ask, sir, observe that, assume that my elements are 20, 5, 15, 10, 0 is available. Assume that. Sir, which elements are available? 25, 15, 10. Okay, like 0 by default we are getting. Now I'm taking L1 dot sort. That's all, sir. L1 dot sort. That's all. Then what will happen? Is now, sir, print L1. Are you able to understand? All the elements by default will be sorted or not? Yes. All the elements by default will be sorted or not? Respond. All the elements by default will be sorted, right? So 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. Happily the elements by default will be sorted, right? Remember this one. Okay, that's all. Next, similarly, suppose I'm taking, sir, I don't want to take a number, sir. I want to take, sir, some other type. Something like, sir, B for boy, next and after that, D for dog, okay, next and after that, A for apple, okay, apple, like, next and after that, A, B, C for cat I'm taking. Have you observed, right? Now, string objects I'm taking, sir. Now the string objects I'm taking. If the string objects, then I told already, according to alphabetical order. Can you please tell what the output I will get now? Array, what the output by default we are going to get? Yes, man, remember? Yes, A, B, C, D, something like apple, boy, next a cat, and then what? Dog, something like we are going to get. Now, observe that. Am I able to get the output or not? Yes. Okay. So, by default, sort function always talks about default natural sorting order. For numbers, default natural sorting order is sir, alphabetical order for alphabet symbols for string objects, but for numbers it is ascending order. Clear, right? Okay, that's all. Next, what is the next one, sir? Sir, Suresh is asking a small doubt. If lowercase and uppercase is there, what will happen? If lowercase and uppercase is there, what will happen? If what will happen, sir? Then lowercase values will come first, or uppercase values will come first. Sir, uppercase values only will come first because their Unicode is less. Suppose instead of A I'm taking A. What is the Unicode of A? 97. A 97. But B just 66 only. Okay. Now observe. Have you observed, right? It is coming last because the reason is this A 97, but these things are nothing but 66, 67, and then 68. Okay, like you should aware. Next, but here just I'm using default sort method. Sir, what about reverse? If I want to do that, if I want customization, how you can do? We will discuss soon. Don't worry about that. But as of now, just a default sort method behavior is you people should aware. But here one small twist is there. What is that twist is? If you want to use a default sort method, whatever we are using, sir, if you want to use a default sort method, what we require to do is very simple. Compulsory list should contain only homogeneous elements. Take a bit very special care. If one is the string, the other one is a number, the other one is a number, then immediately we are going to get type error. Remember that, okay? Then immediately we are going to get type error. Suppose, best example, sir, here I'm taking 10, 20 or 20, 10. Have you observed, right? 20, 10. Sir, some are integer objects. Next and after that, some are, what about these, sir? Some are integer objects, some are what? String objects. Then heterogeneous object. If the list contain heterogeneous objects, then automatically we are going to get, do you know, sir, type error less than, not supported between str and int. Remember this one. If you want to use a default sort method, compulsory we require to use which ones are heterogeneous, homogeneous elements only. By mistake, if different types of heterogeneous elements are there, then what will happen is we will get a type error. Remember that, sir, in list heterogeneous elements are allowed. Heterogeneous elements are allowed, but to use a sort method, prerequisite is compulsory. We require to use what? Homogeneous elements only. If heterogeneous elements are available, then you can't use this sort method. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay. Sir, this is next. If you want some other sorting, sir, I want numbers first and then strings last. Somewhere, if you want to do that, then automatically maybe customization is required. Maybe we require to write the code explicitly. Okay, that thing by default we are going to discuss. Don't worry, sir. Up to this is the clear. Okay, what is the default behavior? What is the default behavior of sort method? Next and after that, Ravindra is asking some small things, sir. Can you please observe that? Is this list is allowed or not? Sir, that's about his doubt, sir. Is this list is allowed or not? Yes. What answer you can able to tell, sir? Is this list is allowed or not? What answer you can able to tell? Yes, yes or no? Can you please confirm? Yes or no? Yes, this one. This one is allowed. What is the reason? Even 10 we are taking, but this is in which form you are taking? String form only. That's why, sir, don't by simply saying 10, 20, don't feel these are int values. These are string values because you enclose within single quote or double quote. Like now observe that 10, 20 Durga Ravi. Are you getting 10, 20 Durga Ravi? Sir, 10, 20 Durga Ravi, because Unicode value of 1 is smaller when compared with D. Unicode value of 1 smaller when compared with R. That's why it is going to print 10, 20 Durga Ravi like this, right? Okay, sir, make sure sort method, if you want to use compulsory sort method, if you require to use compulsory, we have to use only homogeneous type of elements. That's all, sir. Next, sir, I have one sort function is available, sir. Special function. Legend this one. My L1 is I'm taking 20. Next and after that, I'm taking. Next and after that 10 I'm taking. Next B I'm taking, comma, sir, 5 I'm taking. Next and after that D I'm taking, sir. Can you please observe? This is about my L1. If I'm take L1.sort sort function, now I'm trying to take print of L1. Can you please tell what the answer we are going to get? What the answer by default we are going to get, sir? The answer by default we are going to get is 10, 20. Next and after that A. Next B. Next and after that D. Like this we are going to get. Correct? Yes, man. This is the answer by default we are going to get. Correct? A, B, and then 5, 10, 5 is also there, right? Okay, that's why 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, 20. Next and after that A, B, D is the answer by default we are going to get. Correct? Respond, man. Correct? Okay. Good. If you are trying to take like this, immediately Python will give left and right. Oh, type error, like we are going to get. But make sure, sir, a small chota point you people should be aware. 100% pakka. This is valid answer. 100% pakka. This is valid answer. But this is valid in Python 2, but not in Python 3. Observe that. It is valid in Python 2, but not in Python 3, sir. Remember, in the Python 2, if strings and the numbers both are there, then how it is going to sort it? First numbers will be sorted, and after that strings will be sorted. This is the behavior of Python 2, but not Python 3. In the Python 3, immediately we are going to get type error. Yes? Are you able to understand? Sir, this is also small twist. Sir, some people may be in the interview room, they ask, hey, first numbers, and then automatically string objects by default will be like this. But anyway, this facility is available only in the Python 2, but not in Python 3. In the Python 3, what will happen is, do you know what will happen is, sir, type error by default you are going to get. Next, sir, very important point, make sure. Sir, here some customization, how you can able to do all those things we will discuss in the next session somewhere. Just the default behavior of sort method, which is applied for numbers and the string objects. Just remember that. What is the next cinema? What we have to talk here is, observe a bit very carefully, sir. To sort, sir, I don't want, sir, do you know, I don't want default natural sorting order. Sir, I don't want ascending order, sir. I want reverse of ascending order. Reverse of ascending order means descending order. I want int values in descending order. I want alphabetical. I want reverse of alphabetical order. How you can able to do that? Yes, there is some facility is there, sir. To sort according to sort in reverse of alphabetical order. Are you getting alphabetical order? How you can able to sort in the reverse of alphabetical order? Okay, very simple. Alphabetical order or otherwise, sir, increasing order. Reverse of natural sorting order. Better to use the word natural sorting order. Natural sorting order. How you can able to do that? Okay. Anyone, can you please guide, sir? Vallabh, he's telling some excellent. Huh? Yes, man. To sort in reverse of alphabetical order. Ravinder is telling something. Okay. Ravinder's answer is, sir, this answer. Sorry. This is the answer. Ravinder's answer is this answer. I don't think this one is going to work. This one is going to work. Sir, Ravinder, after reversal, now I'm trying to apply sort. After reversal, now I'm trying to apply sort. Then what will happen is, it is going to display, it will sort the normal sorting only. What you have to do is, first you have to use reverse. First you require to use a sort, and after sort you can use reverse. Maybe it may work. Correct, right? Ravinder, are you seeing the problem? Sir, first we have to do sorting. Now alphabetical order or otherwise ascending order you will get. Reverse that ascending order, then automatically we will get what? Reverse that ascending order, then automatically we will get what? Okay, like this is. Now, what is the way, sir? What is the way? Even this much we are not required to do that. There is one small way is there, sir. L1 dot sort of, sir, reverse is equal to true. You can pass like this. L1 dot sort of reverse is equal to true. Like this we can able to take. If you can pass reverse is equal to true, now the elements will be sorted in reverse of natural sorting order. Sir, now have a look once. Sir, just observe that I took some example, right? Okay, I took some numbers. Now observe that L1, it is the normal sort. Normal sort means what output by default we will get 0, 5, 10, 15, 20 ascending order, right? Now what I have to take, sir, reverse is equal to true. Oh, I'm passing some argument. Reverse is equal to true. I'm passing. Reverse is equal to true. Can you please observe? Yes, man. Are you in a position to understand, right? What is the output by default we are going to get? Descending order, sir. Descending order. Reverse is equal to true. Suppose if I'm not passing reverse, just a true, is it going to be accepted or not? No. Are you getting? Keyword argument is expecting. Keyword argument is expecting. Compulsory we have to pass reverse is equal. Suppose I'm not taking reverse is equal to true, sir. I'm taking reverse is equal to false. Reverse is equal to false. What is the meaning of reverse is equal to false? Reverse is equal to false. Sir, default means what? Ascending order only. Is it clear for all of you, right? Not only for this, even for numbers also by default is going to work, sir. Numbers also by default is going to work, sir. Don't worry only for these numbers, even for string objects also I covered already, right, sir? I covered already. Dog, next and after that cat I'm taking, next and after that sir, just lion, like I'm taking, sir. Okay, sir, these are the three objects by default. Dog, like this I have, sir. Now L1 dot sort of L1 dot sort of reverse is equal to true I'm taking. Can you please observe what is the output by default you are going to get, sir? Okay, can you please observe? Reverse of alphabetical order by default we are going to get, sir. Clear, right? Yes. Any explanation is required? Not required to keep any sir explanation. I hope it's very clear. But anyway, some people may have the doubts. Or if different objects are there, how you can able to sort? Next, if our own objects are there, how you can able to sort? Maybe in the next sessions we will discuss about that level. But as of now, just remember what is the default sort method. For the numbers, how it's going to work. For string objects, how it's going to work. If both are available, how it's going to work. That knowledge compulsory you people should aware. That's all, sir. Next, there is one beautiful concept I'm taking, sir. Sir, make sure compulsory you people should aware for the interview room sake this concept, right? Sir, now, sir, if I can take, sir, x is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 is there. Now listen this one. X is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 is there, sir. Sir, how the just a diagram looks like, sir, or otherwise just observe. Now I have list object is there. X is the reference variable for that. Y is equal to x. Y is equal to x. Sir, can you please guide? Can you please guide? How many list objects are there? Please respond. How many list objects are there? One object or two objects? Respond. How many list objects are there? Only one object. But both the references point into the same object. Correct or not? Sir, here, do you know 10, 20, sir, 30, 40, like this by default we have. Okay. Now have a look once, sir. Sir, this is 10 by default. Okay. Here just observe that. This is 10, 20, 30, 40 by default. This is my content, right? Observe that. Sir, this is my list object. Sir, x is pointing to that. Y is also pointing to that one. Do you know? Just I'm creating duplicate reference variable, but not a duplicate object. Remember this one, sir. So for x, I'm creating alias. What is the alias name is? Y. For x, I'm creating alias. What is that? Is y. Remember this one. This one is nothing but aliasing. Okay, aliasing. Sometimes you may aware. So Mr. Arjun verb for otherwise alias by so and so other name. So other name. So list is only one. Only one list is available, sir. This is my list. But how many reference variables are there? X reference variable, Y reference variable, two reference variable point into the same object. This concept is nothing but aliasing. Remember this one. This concept is nothing but what? Aliasing, right? Sir, now is the aliasing, is it recommended or not recommended? Not recommended, man. What is the problem here is, by using this X, if I change anything, automatically that change by default will be reflected to Y. By using y, if I change anything, automatically that change will be reflected to the x. There, both are pointing to the same object. There is no use at all. So in general, aliasing is nothing but not recommended. Clear for all of you, right? Yes, man. Are you in a position to understand, right? Just giving another reference name is nothing but what? Aliasing. The process of giving another reference variable to the existing list is nothing but aliasing. Okay? The problem with the aliasing is, I told already, by using one reference, if we are changing the content, automatically that change by default will be reflected to the other. By default will be reflected to the other. That's why. So it is not recommended. Okay? Observe that, sir. Sir, now have a look once. Have a look once, sir. I'm taking here x and y. X and y. I'm taking here x and y. Observe that. Sir, print of id of x. What id? Yes, man. What id is going to do? Harish, can you please spell out what id is going to do? Address. Are you getting address? id itself is nothing but address of x. Similarly, id of y, address of y. Can you please tell what is the output by default we are going to get? Can I get the same address or not? Because how many objects are there? Only one object. Only one object. Both are pointing to the same address only. Same address only. That's why what is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Same output by default we will get. Are you getting? That's all. So x and y both are pointing to the same object. This concept is nothing but aliasing concept. Remember that this concept itself is nothing but what? Aliasing, right? But the problem with the aliasing is, now listen, by using one reference, if you perform any change, that the change will be reflected to the other reference also, because both are pointing to the same. Suppose y of 1 is equal to y of 1 is equal to 777. I'm taking y of 1 is equal to 777. I'm taking, sir. Print of x. I'm trying to print x, sir. I'm trying to print, sir. I performing the change by using y. I'm trying to print x. Can you please tell, is this change will be reflected to the x or not? Ray, respond. The change will be reflected to the x or not, because both are pointing to the same object. That's why what is the output by default we will get? Sir, change. That's why aliasing is not recommended. If I have aliasing, what is the use, man? All are pointing to the same object. There is no big use is there. Like, sir, I want separate object. Are you getting right? I want a complete separate object. Then automatically x object is the different. Sir, assume x object is the different. Sir, assume x is pointing to this one. Then y object is the different. So the biggest advantage is, tomorrow if you perform any change to the y, those changes won't be reflected to the x. Sir, I want a complete duplicate object, sir, not a duplicate reference variable. If you have that, then automatically we can go for what? Sir, cloning, right? Okay, sir, clone complete different object we want to create. This thing is nothing but cloning. Remember, sir, do you know, sometimes in the interview, maybe a chance of asking, sir, this type of terminology with a bit rich words they are going to use. What is that, sir? Shallow copy and deep copy. Shallow copy and deep copy. What is the meaning of that, sir? Shallow means, if both are pointing to the same object, shallow. Deep copy means, sir, different object like you can maybe some other words like, sir, this one is nothing but cloned object. Remember, are you able to understand, right? Sir, I want to create complete cloned different object. How you can able to do that? That's about our requirement, right? Okay, sir, we can create cloned object in two ways. Remember that, in two ways. What is the first way? Is by using slice operator. By using slice operator, we can use, sir, by using slice operator one way. Sir, if I use slice operator, then automatically complete object by default we are going to get, sir. Complete different object by default we will get. Second one, sir, by using copy. Are you getting what is this one, sir? By using copy function. Observe that, by using copy function or copy method, like you can able to do that. Sir, how you can do? Can you please explain with a small chota example, right? Sir, by using either copy method or by using slice operator, right? Now, have a look once. Y is equal to sir x colon, like this I'm taking, sir. A simple colon. You know, sir, default value for start, default value for end, default value for step, default value for step. That's why just only this one. Now observe that. Sir, I want to print what is print of id of x, print of id of y, sir. Print of id of x, id of y. Observe, both are the same or both are different? Array, both are the same, both are different, sir. Don't feel, sir, 6 both are same. Before digit also you can consider 36, 76. Are you getting 36, 76? Like, so both are different. Both are different. Means complete different objects, right? Now, what I want to take, y of 1 is equal to 777. I'm taking. Y of 1 is equal to 777, print of x. Can you please guide what is the output? Please guide. What is the output by default we are going to get? Y of 1 is equal to 777, print of x. What is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Okay, 10 parts are there. Print of x. What is the answer by default we are going to get, sir? 10, 20, 30, 40. Are you getting? Because this change will be performed in y but not in x. This change will be performed in y but not in x. That's why what is the output? Have you observed, right? Sir, that's all. That is the biggest advantage of cloning, sir. The biggest advantage of cloning is happily you can maintain backup copy. Tomorrow, if you are changing anything, those change won't be reflected to the backup. Backup is always there for us, right? Okay. So this is complete creation of duplicate object by using slice operator. So don't feel only slice operator. Instead of that, you can use x dot copy also. Are you getting? What is the function, right? What is the method we are calling? Can you please spell out? Array, what the method we are using? Can you spell out? Copy method. Either by using slice or by using copy. Either by using slice or by using copy. Copy, like you people should aware, right? Okay. Sir, what is the difference? I mean, sir, same thing. You people may feel sorry showing same old output only. Next, y of 1 is equal to 999. I'm taking, sir. 999. Sir, print of x. Can you please observe that? Print of x. Sir, is there any effect because of changing this one? No, because that change will be reflected only in the y. Let me print y content also. Let me print y content also. I want to print, sir. I want to print that y content also. Now observe that y content. Y is 10, 999, but x value is nothing but what? 10, 20, 30, 40 only. Remember. I hope everyone can able to understand. Yes, man. Okay, that's all. So what is a copy? What is copy function? Next, I mean slice operator. Next, and after that, what is sir, do you know just aliasing? You should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? Because maybe a chance to ask in the interview room, sir. Sir, what is the how to create complete duplicate object? Or what is the difference between aliasing and cloning? Okay, cloning means complete different object by default is going to be created, but aliasing is nothing but same object another duplicate reference variable will be created, right? Okay, sir, in the interview room sometimes maybe a chance to ask what is the difference between equal operator and the copy method. Sir, are you in a position to understand, right? Equal operator and copy method. X is equal to y. X is equal to, or y is equal to x. This is the first one. Next, or y is equal to x dot copy. Sir, this equal operator meant for aliasing. Regarding equal operator meant for what? Aliasing. Next, I mean assignment operator meant for aliasing, but this copy operator meant for what? Cloning purpose. Remember, that's all. Okay, any other thing you people should be aware? Up to this is the clear for all period. That's all. So how to create alias? How you can able to create alias? Next and after that, how you can able to create sir cloned copy? These are the things you people should aware, sir. Next, using mathematical operators for list objects. How you can able to use mathematical operators for list objects, right? Okay, before that, of course, we already aware. 1 minute, sir. 1 minute for my reference purpose. Let me take just wait for a minute. Yeah. Okay, like sir, that's all. Sir, now let me talk about, yes, let me talk about, sir, in tomorrow's session. In tomorrow's session somewhere I will discuss about what is shallow and deep copy in detail, because there are still some analysis I require to do that. Let me analyze, and then tomorrow I will come up with that. But this question is a very important for you people, right? Just remind. Okay, up to this is the clear. Okay, sir, now sir, that's all. This is about what is the important terminology you people should aware, sir. Sir, next, mathematical operators. Happily you can apply mathematical operators. Happily you can apply. Happily you can apply, sir. What mathematical operators you can apply for the list objects? Already we covered, right? Mathematical operators we can apply for the list objects, right? Okay, what those operators? Plus operator you can use. Next, and after that, star operator you can use. Regarding plus operator and star operator we can use. Sir, next, Harish, is there any difference between copy and slice operator? Yes, man. Yes, there is a difference there. Copy is always going to create exactly duplicate object, but slice operator we can able to use to get the object, but with the different combinations. Regarding, I want only even position objects, odd position object, or only first 10 objects only. Such a type of facility by default is applicable for the slice. But copy is nothing more, no options, exact duplicate object by default you are going to get. That's why slicing is more powerful than copy operator. Harish, are you able to understand? Okay. Sir, what is the difference between, sir, copy operator and slice operator? Is there any difference? Slice operator is more powerful, man, because you have sir, multiple options are there in your hand, sir. 1 to 10 only. Then automatically, sir, 1 to 9 objects only by default is going to be considered. With those objects, a different a duplicate object will be created, right? Okay. But X dot copy is nothing but complete. In X, 1000 elements are there. With 1000 elements, a new object by default will be created. Remember. Sir, next, mathematical operators, what you can able to apply, sir. Very simple. Plus operator. Sir, we can use plus operator for concatenation purpose or adding purpose. Okay. What is the way, sir? Sir, I have A is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 is there, sir. B is equal to 50, 60, 70, 80 is there, sir. 50, 60, 70, 80. I want to add these two into a single list. What is the way is C is equal to A plus B. C is equal to A plus B. Sir, you people may ask the question. Sir, let me print of C, sir. Print of C. What is the output by default? We will get, sir, all the elements. Then C is equal to A plus B. Next, instead of that, sir, can I use extend? Anyone, can you please tell? Can I use extend? Yes, man. Can you please write sample code for that? Yes, man. I don't want to use this line. I want to replace with with what line? Respond. With what line? Yes, extend. We can use extend, man. Can you please guide? What is the way? A extend of B. Sir, in this case, what will happen? Sir, after that, let me print A, let me print B, let me print C. Regarding that, let me print C. Sir, here A. Okay, A like this I'm taking, A like I'm taking. Next B I'm taking. Observe that carefully, sir. B I'm trying to print, and then C I'm trying to print, sir. Sir, what is the A value, B value, C value? Sir, after concatenation, A and B having the same, no changes are there inside A and B. Observe, A value is always 10, B value is always, C value is like this. Now can you please guide with what line I have to replace? With what line I have to replace? Excellent. C is equal to A dot extend of B. Can you please observe that? A dot extend of B. Can you please observe? What is the A value? What is the A value? Sir, A value, okay, like what is the B value? Okay, like what is the C value? None. Because extend method will add all elements of B to the A, and the extend method won't return anything. Remember that extend method won't return anything. That's why what value will be there inside C? None by default will be there. Are you seeing the difference? Yes, ma'am. Are you seeing the difference? Yes, sir. So, sir, plus operator you can't replace with the extend operator. Sir, I want to add elements present in one list to another list. Then we can go for existing list. Then we can go for that. Sir, if I use A plus B, then completely different. Sir, elements of A, elements of B will be added to C. Now C, but A and B content is always the same. No difference at all. So don't get confused, right? Plus operator, extend operator, where is the difference? Okay, like this one is by default considered as like so we can use plus to concatenate two lists into a single list. But make sure, sir, make sure if you want to use plus operator between the lists, compulsory both the things should be lists only. One is a list, but second one is a list, but second one is some other. Then automatically what will happen is, do you know, we will get an error. Assume that C is equal to A plus C is equal to A plus 40 I'm taking. C is equal to A plus 40 I'm taking. Can you please tell print of C? Please guide, is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? This one is invalid. What the reason? What the reason for that? Array, one is a list, but second one is not list into value. Now observe that. Can you please observe? Type error can only concatenate list, not into two list. Can only concatenate list, but not into two list. What I will take, sir, now I'm taking here like this. Here like this. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array, is it valid or not? Yes, because the reason is this is A and this one is nothing but what? Sir, like this is A list and it's also one list only. Then print of C, happily the output by default you are going to get. Everyone can aware? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's all. This is about how you can able to use plus operator, right? Okay, like next, what is the next one? Repetition operator also happily you can use, right? Repetition operator also we can able to use. C is equal to A into 2. Then automatically what is the value of C? What is the value of C? 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. 2 times by default will be there. Can you please observe? 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Like 2 times by default will be there. Okay. Make sure these are various important things about sir, mathematical operators. I mean plus operator. How you can apply? Star operator you can apply. What is the difference between aliasing and the copy? Aliasing and then copy. Next and after that, how to use a sort method according to natural sorting, according to reverse of natural sorting. How to use a reverse method. Next, what is the difference between append, insert? What is the difference between append method, insert, extend, remove, pop? Like all these things compulsory you people should aware. Is it clear? Yes. So now slowly you people are getting the basic idea about sir, this list objects. Oddly, another one session I require to spend to give the finishing touch for this list objects. Mostly by tomorrow I can able to do that, sir. Okay, that's all. Make sure you people should aware.